Can I be honest about something? I did not start my skincare journey because I wanted to be pretty. I started because one day I looked around and I realized everybody was aging, everybody was tired, everybody was trying to hold it all together. And I had never really learned how to care for myself beyond just surviving for the day. I'm a busy mom, a wife, healthcare executive, a daughter, a friend, and like so many other women, was constantly taking care of everybody else. And somewhere in the middle of all that, I realized I had never actually stopped long enough to ask what my skin needed. I think a lot of women are there too, especially us high powered, achieving women, especially moms, especially black and brown women who have been taught to keep pushing through, to keep going, be strong, show up, handle everything, and still somehow look like we have it all together. We're out here running households, leading teams, driving kids to and from sports and practice, answering emails from parking lots, showing up for our families, showing up for our communities, and then we wonder why our skin looks tired. But maybe our skin is not failing us. Maybe our skin is communicating with us. And I think social media has convinced us that skincare is only about looking good. Glass skin, no pores, no texture, no wrinkles, no dark spots, no aging, just flawless, filtered perfection. But real skincare is healthy skincare. And that is about chasing only what's important for you, not chasing somebody else's idea of what your face is. It's about learning your own skin, understanding hydration, your stress level, your inflammation, your hormones, your sleep pattern, your sun exposure, your sensitivities, and your lifestyle. It's about asking, what does my skin actually need? Instead of always asking, how do I make myself look better? That shift changed everything for me. I had to stop approaching skincare like a beauty emergency. And I started approaching it like a wellness practice. Because your skin has history. Your skin remembers stress. Your skin remembers dehydration. Your skin remembers late nights and it remembers hormones. Your skin remembers sun exposure and irritations. It remembers burnout. And for melanin rich skin, our skin also remembers inflammation. That is why hyperpigmentation, dark spots, uneven tone, and irritation can stay with us long after the original issue is gone. One of the biggest mistakes people make when starting a skincare journey is buying a whole ton of products before understanding their skin. We see somebody online with beautiful skin and we immediately want the product. Show me the link. We see a routine go viral and we think we need every step. We see someone say something cleared up their skin in 7 days and then we add it to our cart. But that is not your skin. Your skin is not a TikTok video. Your skin is not an Instagram reel. Your skin is not your friend's skin. Your skin is yours. And before you start buying everything, you need to understand what your skin is asking for you. Sometimes it's dryness, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's damaged skin barrier, sometimes it's dullness, and dullness is not necessarily always dullness. Sometimes it's dehydration, exhaustion, or just a lack of exfoliation. Sometimes breakouts are not just acne. Sometimes they're irritation or hormones, stress, or the use of too many products at once. Sometimes dark spots are not real problems. Sometimes real problem is inflammation, and that keeps happening over and over again. So if we only chase looking good, we may miss what our skin actually needs to become healthy. And that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with the Korean skincare. It felt different. It was not about attacking my skin. It was not about stripping my skin at all. It was not about punishing because I had a texture issue. I used to have really big pores or dark spots or signs of aging. It was about hydration, prevention, protection, repair, and consistency. Korean skincare helped me think about my skin as something I needed to support and not something I needed to fight. And let me be really clear, you do not need a 10-step routine to begin. I know I did that when I did started. And now I have a much better viewpoint of Korean skincare. I know Korean skincare can look overwhelming when you first start. You see all the essences and the toners and the ampules and the serums and the masks and the emulsions, the creams, the oils, the sunscreens, and suddenly you feel like you need a spreadsheet just to wash your face. But when you're beginning, the best thing you can do is just start really simple. You just need a good cleanser, a gentle cleanser, a strong, good moisturizer, and some sunscreen that you can actually wear every day and it doesn't make you look ashy. That is the foundation. Cleanse, moisture, protect. That's where you begin. Once you have that foundation, then you can start paving your way into what your skin actually needs to start healing. If your skin feels tight or dry or irritated, you may need more hydration or barrier support. And if your skin looks dull, you may need a gentle exfoliation, but not too much. If you're dealing with those dark spots or uneven tones, you may need some brightening ingredients. But you also need sunscreen because you cannot treat hyperpigmentation and skip the sunscreen. Those two don't go together. If you're breaking out, you may need a simple routine before you add more products. Sometimes the answer is not more, sometimes it is just less, but better. So for us busy women, this matters because we don't have the time to waste. I don't have time to play around with products that are not serving my skin. I don't have time to have an irritated face that I'll have to spend weeks to try to repair. I do not have the time for a complicated routine every single night just to prove I care about myself. I'm trying to go to bed now, and instead I'm here talking to you. I need something that works with my real life. I need skincare that fits between meeting the kids, dealing with their activities, travel, work, family, exhaustion, all of the above. And yes, at 11:30 p.m. at night, something that allows me to go to bed without feeling like I got to spend another hour just on my face. I know so many of you need that too. But here is what I've had to learn. Not having time cannot always be the excuse for not caring for ourselves. Because the truth is, we make time for what we believe matters. And for a long time, I made time for everything and everybody except me. I made time for work, for my kids, for meetings, for obligations, for everybody else's needs. But I treated my own care like it was optional. Skincare became one of the first small steps on my path to telling myself point blank in my own face, you matter too. And no, that does not mean I spend an hour in the bathroom every night. Some nights I am tired. Some nights I do the basics and go to bed. Some mornings I am up, moving fast, and my routine has to be super quick because I made time to realize what my skincare needs, and it was not just about my face. It was about the discipline to pay attention to me. It was about softness. It's about having a moment in the day where I'm not performing or producing or leading or mothering or managing or solving. I was just caring for myself. That is what I want more women to understand. Your skincare journey does not have to start from vanity. It can start from self-respect. It can start from curiosity. It can start from wanting to understand your body better. It can start from saying, I don't think that looks good. And from realizing it is not really good looking as what I'm trying to feel, but more connected to myself. And let's talk about looking good for a hot second because there is nothing wrong with wanting to look good. I still look good. I'm still sexy in my 40s. I love my glow. I love when my skin is giving off that sweet brown sugar, hydrated, healthy, lit from within energy. I love catching my reflection and saying, okay, look at you, skin. There's nothing wrong with that. But the glow should be done because of concern for care and not only the goal because of vanity. When we only chase the glow because we're chasing products, that's a problem. When we chase health, we start to build a routine, and that is the difference. We want our skin to look perfect and function well, and healthy skin does that. Healthy skin can still have pores, still have texture issue. Healthy skins can still have lines. Look at these lines that are coming right here. Healthy skin can still have a breakout every now and then. Catch me at the right time when the hormones are crazy, I'll show you the breakouts. Healthy skin is not skin that never changes. Healthy skin is skin that is supported, protected, hydrated, and cared for consistently. So, if you're just beginning your skincare journey, I want you to start by observing before buying. Look at your morning skin. Look at it in the morning. Is it puffy? Does it look weird? Does it feel tight? Look at it at night. Notice how it feels. Is it even tighter? Does it get oily? When do you get breakouts? Notice what happens before your cycle occurs. What happens when you're stressed or travel? And notice what happens when you skip the sunscreen. What happens to you when you try too many products? Is your skin giving you the information that you need all the time and you just haven't been paying attention to it? Take the time now to try and pay attention to it. You just have to slow down long enough to listen to your own body. Then we build slowly. We start with your cleanser, then your moisturizer, and every single day your sunscreen. Use them consistently. Give your skin the time to start healing from within. And then we will add one product at a time to build on the base of what your skin needs. Not just off of what's trending, not based on what everybody else says your skin needs, but specifically based on you. If you add everything at once, you will not know what's helping and what's hurting. But if you go slow, you can actually learn your skin. And please remember this. It is not too late to start. I started taking care of my skin seriously in my 40s. I was 44. I was not someone who had a perfect routine in my life. I was not the girl who had shelves of products. I was the woman splashing water on my face and using whatever was in the shower and just hoping for the best. So if you're starting at 35, 40, 45, 50, or even beyond, you are not behind. You're at the beginning, and the beginning is powerful. This journey has become so much more than skincare for me. It's become a reminder that I can still learn about myself. I can still evolve. I can still become softer with myself and prioritize care. I can still make time even when life is full. And I can still glow. Not because I'm trying to look like someone else, but because I'm finally paying attention to what I need. So, if you're starting your skin journey with me today, don't worry about it. The best question is not how do I look better? Start with what does my skin need from me? Figure out if it is hydration, or is it protection, or is it just simply consistency or fewer products. You need to maybe create a little gentleness, maybe change your sunscreen, maybe get a little rest. Does it need you to start treating care like a luxury? Because when you understand that, then your glow will come out. The confidence will come, the consistency will come. And the best part is, it'll be yours. Not copied, not forced. No filters needed. 100% yours. So welcome to this journey. No perfection, no pressure, no shame. Just learning, listening, and caring for our skin in a way that makes sense for real life. And if you are a busy mom and a high-powered career woman, a wife, a daughter, an auntie, a friend, or just a woman who has spent her years pouring into everybody else, let this be your reminder. You are allowed to make time for you too. If this resonates with you, make sure you subscribe because this channel is all about Korean skincare for melanin-rich skin, healthy aging, and building routines that actually work for real women with real lives. And leave a comment below telling me, what's your skin trying to tell you right now? I'm going to bed, y'all. Good night.